Welcome back to WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Edan.
And I'm Colt, and today is Monday, November 11th, Veterans Day.
Here's news. Last Friday was a busy one for the musicians and cadets here at MJHS. The vocal ensemble and orchestra performed at the Victory Baptist Church for the Rotary's Veterans Day breakfast. They then performed again at our pep rally. Congratulations to Noah Dillon for being selected to the American Choral Directors Association Southern Regional Honor Choir. Noah has auditioned for every regional, state, and national honor choir available to our students and has made it. This is a huge accomplishment. Also, senior shirts will be available for pickup today and Wednesday during lunches. MCJROTC held the 244th Marine Corps Birthday Ball on November 2nd. Sergeant Major Clark says it was a big success. Here he is talking to BNN about the ceremony.
The cadets put in a 13-hour workday on Saturday. Prior to that, they had racked up almost 200 hours of manual labor, coordination, decoration, uniform regulations, and maintenance, and then, of course, the actual ceremony preparation. Being up on their feet for extended periods of time, we try to ensure that they are bending their knees slightly so they don't pass out. A lot of young men and women are already in tune to what manual labor and hard work is, but standing still for hours on end, regardless of how much prep you put in, it's just physically exhausting and demanding. We got busy probably around 5 o'clock. The ceremony started at 6, and we were just blown away with the amount of effort that had actually paid off that night for the event. I'm so proud of the cadets, the time that they put in. Here's what I'll tell you. I've done about 14 birthday balls myself as the director of each event, and these young men and women could hold their own toe-to-toe against any active duty Marine drill unit conducting a birthday ball. After the ceremony, the kids hung out for quite a while, so long I actually had to shut it down and kick them out, so that's the sign of a good time, and I'm glad they enjoyed themselves. Families had a great time, I had a good time, so all in all, it was a great event, and it was a great opportunity for our young men and women to see how important our heritage and history is as Marines and celebrate our 244th birthday.
"38 students from the MJHS Youth and Government Club attended a Model United Nations conference over the weekend in Murfreesboro, with over 1,000 students from schools across the state. We're very proud of the character and distinction our club members exhibited on behalf of our school and community over these past 3 days. 2 of our seniors served as officers at this year's conference. Declan Delaney served as Secretariat Liaison Officer, and Hope Sloan as General Assembly Vice President. Also, 2 club members, Lauren Allen and Alexia Stotzenberg, won awards as Outstanding Delegates this year. We're also excited to announce that Cameron Mitchell was chosen to be an officer at the 2020 Model UN Conference in the Department of Public Information. The Mount Juliet High School Golden Bears defeated Riverdale last Friday here at the Mel Brown Athletic Complex, 20-14. It was very cold, but student section co-leader Trey McNeese says that student section attendance was pretty good for the weather. Coach Abner reports that the Golden Bears defense forced 3 fumbles and 1 interception and held Riverdale to under 260 yards. This means that the Golden Bears will travel this Friday to Oakland, which is a school in Murfreesboro, not the city in California, for round 2 of the playoffs. For Veterans Day, BNN sat down with an MJHS family to discuss what it's like to live with 2 parents who have served in the Marines and 1 student who just started with MCJROTC. Check it out.
Ceremony was awesome. It was very, very familiar when it comes to the difference between the active duty side and the cadets doing it. So what they pulled off was pretty amazing.
The last part when they sang the Marine Corps hymn, it was like very, thinking back, you're like, it just sounded like Marines. The last 2 verses are like the loudest and the most enthusiastic, so that's what I like the best.
What made you decide to sign up for ROTC?
Like when I got into ROTC, I didn't know any of the other cadets, but like 2 days into it, I have almost all their numbers, and we're really good friends, all of us.
I feel like what you get from the Marine Corps particularly, or any other branch of service, is that unity, that camaraderie that you can't really find elsewhere. And it gives you that sense of belonging, that strength within the masses, that you are different. And as a female, it allows us to show that females can wear boots and heels at the same time. And I think it's empowering. I think the Marine Corps gave me, and what I'm hoping ROTC does for her, and if she chooses a Marine Corps career then by all means, it's that sense of empowerment.
There's one thing I can't say about ROTC though. Never once have we ever pushed the Marine Corps or the military on our kids. We didn't force her to join ROTC. We never even brought it up. She made that decision on her own. I don't think it's my place to even try to push it on her, or any parent to do it, or any parent to deny them the right to explore that option either.
Having respect and treating others fairly, learning both sides of an argument is another really important thing that they have taught me. And not just that, but not giving in to something simply because another person is telling you that this is the better option with no facts behind it. Friendships are a lot harder when you move around a lot, but you learn to adapt and move on.
Well, she moved to Japan when she was 3 months old. So she was born in Camp Lejeune at the Naval Hospital. 3 months later, we went to Japan, and we stayed there for 3 years.
Eight total.
So we've been all over this country and all over this world, and this will be her 8th school at 14 years old.
I think it's a very interesting story to tell people. A lot of people are like, no way, you lived in Japan? Say something. Like, no, I can. So it gets a lot of attention with the whole moving around. And I think people can take it 2 different ways. Some people invite it and they're like, oh, that's really cool, tell me more. And some people are like, oh, okay. I've had a lot of people say that I'm probably just gonna move 2 years later, so why become friends with this person? It's happened to me. And then I've had people who just don't really care about it.
Relationships in the Marine Corps and outside of the Marine Corps, they're quick to come and fast to go as well. So, but those friendships that are forged for a longer time, they're solid and they stay there for years. We have friends that we haven't talked in 10 years, and then you see them again. It's like you never missed each other. But it is harder, even as adults, to move and just start again and whatnot. But it's just what we signed up, what we like, and I think we're a proud Marine Corps family, and we hope that all 4 of the kids carry that same love and that same sense of being proud of something bigger than themselves.
Yeah, it's not even about the Marine Corps all the time. It's just being a part of something that's bigger than you. The organization's way more important than yourself, and to be a part of it, to be able to forever say that, it's just I would never want to change it for anything.
Thank you for watching WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Edan.
And I'm Colt, and here at WBNN, we're in touch.
So you're in touch.
Have a marvelous Monday, MJ. Nice.